Expensive restaurants that will absolutely shock you. Every once in a while, we deserve to spoil ourselves with a fancy meal, especially after a stressful day. Who doesn't? On average, the cost of a dinner date in America costs $102. That's for 2 meals, a bottle of wine, and 2 movie tickets. At some restaurants, the absolute lowest cost of a dinner is $200, and that's just for one person. These restaurants feature some of the world's best chefs and most ostentatious locations. If you want an unforgettable dining experience, whether it's from sticker shock or the quality of the meal, try reserving a table at one of these restaurants. And keep in mind, these are just base cost prices. Some of them even charge for water. Many prices can double or triple with drinks, upgrades, tips, and tax. Interested to know more? Then watch until the end and learn more about some of the most expensive restaurants in the world that will absolutely shock you. But before you fall off your seat from the unbelievable restaurants in this video, hit that thumbs up button and make sure you're subscribed to Wealth Zone. Maison Pique. Located in Valence, France, Maison Pique has remained a family restaurant for generations and has maintained at least 1 Michelin star since 1934. Its current owner and head chef, Anne-Sophie Pique, is the only female chef in France to hold 3 Michelin stars. Items on the menus at Maison Pique begin at €180 for the very light discovery menu. Then, the price increases to €280 for the Harmony and €380 for the Essential menus, and at an extra $165 or so for wine pairing. Here's a snippet of a review from Andy Haler. Langoustine tails were cooked a la plancha with a marinade of yuzu, honey, angelica, and kororima, which is an Ethiopian spice in the ginger family known as false cardamom that caramelizes when cooked, the shellfish served in a dashi sauce. The French Laundry. There are 2 set 9-course menus at the French Laundry, a meat and seafood tasting and a vegetable tasting. Both will set you back $325, tip included, and more if you want extras. For example, the mac and cheese with Parmesan mozzarella and shaved white truffles costs an extra $175. Upgrades at $100 a pop are also available for expensive dishes like a Wagyu steak. You can bring your own wine for a $150 cork fee. L'Arpège. Vegetables are the star at L'Arpège. Head chef Alain Passard cultivates all the menu's veggies, herbs, and fruit himself, and the restaurant holds 3 Michelin stars. Passard was featured on the first episode of Netflix's Chef's Table, where he explained that he keeps no recipes, instead modifying dishes to fit the daily harvest. Menus vary from €340 or $400 for the vegetable tasting menu to €420 or $494 for the earth and sea tasting menu. There's a fixed price lunch menu for €175 or $206, and you can order a la carte too. The lobster dish is $232. Etha Undersea Restaurant. This exotic restaurant was rated the most beautiful restaurant in the world by the New York Daily News in 2014. Etha in Maldives sits 5 meters below the Indian Ocean surface and offers a 180-degree panoramic view of the coral gardens by which it is surrounded. The restaurant serves European cuisine in a 6-course set dinner menu, starting at no less than $300 per person. This exotic restaurant is another truly unique experience. Sublimotion. The world's most expensive restaurant, Sublimotion, described by head chef Paco Ranchero as radically different, is located on an island typically better known for partying than Michelin-starred chefs and expert culinary experiences. However, this restaurant is adding a touch of undeniable class to the party island. Sublimotion is in the Hard Rock Hotel in Playa de Bossa, allowing only 12 patrons in the restaurant at a time. The 20-course gastro-sensory meal is intended to elicit an emotional experience, but this really is a once-in-a-lifetime meal. Technology, psychology, design, and of course, world-class food all come together to make this unique dining experience. Aragawa. Aragawa is considered one of the most expensive steakhouses in the world. The prefix menu here costs 36,300 yen, or $328 per person, tax and service charge included. That includes a main course, salad, appetizer, a sample tasting, dessert, and coffee or tea. Noma. One of the world's most notable restaurants is Noma, a Copenhagen-based eatery that serves some truly unconventional foods. All the food is foraged near the restaurant, and if that means the moss is looking good this season, then it's going in the recipe. The dining experience takes around 3 hours and includes 20 courses. Here are some things a Business Insider journalist was served at Noma. A plant in a pot with edible soil, radishes, and a hidden straw for hidden soup. Quail eggs with vegetarian chorizo made up of rose hips and berries, served in a straw nest. Vegetarian shawarma made up of celeriac and truffles. A pancake made of moldy barley wrapped around plum seed ice cream. Masa. Masa, located in New York City's Time Warner Center, is an experience as much as it is a meal. Chef Masa Takayama advises diners to dress comfortably to allow for a 3-hour multi-course culinary event. There's no set menu. Customers are seated and presented with a series of fresh dishes straight from the kitchen. The atmosphere is incredibly calming, potentially to quell the shock you might feel upon seeing the $350 per person bill, not including tax or tip, or drinks for that matter. Indeed, one can splurge on a $400 carafe of Kikuhume sake or a $1,500 bottle of 1995 Chateau Margaux Bordeaux. Per se. Located in New York City, expect that no single ingredient is ever repeated in the 9 courses featured at Per se, which costs $355 for its chefs and vegetable tasting menus. The salon menu costs $255. But that's just the introductory price. If you want some extras like caviar or black truffles, be prepared to pay extra. Way extra. The Gichi Boy Mill Creamy Polenta, which includes shaved white truffles from Alba, will set you back an additional $175. And if you want the Wagyu steak with buckwheat groats and mignonette, it's another $100. The price includes gratuities. Chef's Table at Brooklyn Fair. A Japanese with a French accent restaurant located in New York City, Chef's Table at Brooklyn Fair lasts 2.5 hours with no tax or beverage included, although that oddly specific $362.21 does include the tip. If you want to pair wine, it's about $200 more. The tasting menu includes 15 bite-sized dishes with Japanese and French inspiration. The restaurant has 3 Michelin stars. Sample dishes per eater: trout roe tartlet, chawanmushi with foie gras, Hokkaido uni with black truffle, Miyazaki wagyu with daikon and horseradish, white truffle ice cream, and frozen souffle. Restaurant Prestige. This restaurant has recently received 3 Michelin stars and has been part of a nearly 40-year succession of legendary chefs. The restaurant offers a full sensory experience and has received enormous praise from both professional rankings and customer reviews. In 2013, Chef Benoit Violier was voted Chef of the Year in Switzerland, earning 19 out of 20 in the prestigious French restaurant guide Gault Millau. Some dishes include white catfish Saint-Gilles de Vie cooked with lemongrass, summer roasted mushrooms, and red fruit soufflé. A set meal offers multiple courses, but costs $415. Restaurant Le Meurice. As it is a property of award-winning chef and restaurateur Alain Ducasse, it's no surprise this luxurious Versailles-inspired restaurant makes the list. The room is decorated with crystal chandeliers, bronze and marble, and overlooks the Jardin des Tuileries. For a cool $524, one can taste 3 specialties plus a selection of cheeses and desserts, not including drinks of course, which can round up another couple of $100. Which among these restaurants would you like to try, or would you even dare? Share your thoughts in the comments section below and be heard. Want to know others' opinion? Share this video with your friends and know their reaction to these expensive restaurants. This is Wealth Zone, so be sure to like this video and subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you again in our next video.